everybody, welcome to GGS Railways. My name is Greg. If this is your first time here, you might want to subscribe to our channel if you like what you see here. If you really like what you see here, you might give us a thumbs up, help us that way. Today, we're going to talk about my Lionel Classics Blue Comet set and a bit of a situation I have with it, and see if you guys have any suggestions or input or just general comments. First off, let me just tell you that this is a beautiful set that I'm very happy to have. I feel like I'm lucky to have it. When I bought this set, it was a man that bought it from a store that was closing, and he bought it, as is. It had never been out of the box. However, it was missing one of the cars. It's supposed to have 1, 2, 3, 4 cars. And the cars would be 1612, 1613, 1614, and I suppose 1615. I really don't know. But it's supposed to be an observation car. Now, what I could do is, I could go to the vintage route and I could buy which I believe it's a 614 observation car in the pre-war stuff. But those tend to be a little pricey, and they tend to not be, well, this is pretty pristine condition. They probably wouldn't look like this, and if they did, I probably couldn't afford it. Now, MTH also came out with a Blue Comet that's very, very similar to this. As a matter of fact, it's probably identical in paint scheme and everything. The problem with that is, and it's not really a big problem, is it's a 2 series. There's a, instead of a 1612, it'd be a 2612, and so on. So my question to you is, should I hold out for the original, which, by the way, I can't find anywhere. I mean, I cannot see where that exists even. So, but I mean, I know it exists. So as you can see, I got out the box because I started wondering about the numbering I was talking about. And sure enough, the observation car would have been car 1615. I've searched high and low, and I cannot find that car. MTH made one, as I mentioned earlier. It's numbered 2614, which, would it matter? Do I care? I don't know. I only see one, so should I be concerned about that? I mean, should I just pull the trigger and do it? I mean, it's a little expensive, but I mean, in the grand scheme of things, this is pretty nice. What do you guys think? What should I do? I don't know. I think while we contemplate it, we should run this while we have it out, because I don't run this very often because it's super freaking nice. It's funny how that is. Anyway, let's see it go around the track, and maybe you guys can help me decide. All right, guys. So here we are in the train room. I got the Blue Comet on the track. Once again, we're pondering if we actually need an observation card to kind of complete our set or not. Just to recap, the card that we're looking for is the 1615 in the Lionel Classics lineup. And as far as I can tell, I haven't seen one, well, ever, and since over a year of looking for sure. MTH does make a reproduction of this reproduction, if that makes sense. It's number 2614, but I believe the paint scheme would be exactly the same. So I guess the question is, A, is it worth buying? And B, do we need it? And C, should we get it? So while we ponder that, let's get this guy going here. See what we think while we think about the question. One thing that's absolutely for sure is this thing is gorgeous. Every time I play with this, it's just like, wow. Hope that's backwards. I'm really good about them going backwards, aren't I? All right. So, what do you think? I mean, is it totally ridiculous without an observation car? Do we need an observation car? I just don't know. If you have an opinion, you can drop it in the chat. I guess this problems go, it's probably a pretty good problem to have because, well, it's not really a problem. It's just something kind of fun to deal with. So interestingly, looking on my shelf of trains here, I found an observation car, a 611. This one is pre-war. Kind of interesting. I mean, obviously that's not the same and not what we're looking at, but it's interesting that I just saw that. Just kind of a side thing, something to look at while we think about this. So, all right, guys, what do you think? Observation car? No observation car. It's a hard choice for me, especially when it's not exactly what goes with the set. But on the other hand, do I really care about that? I mean, I don't know. So I'm going to stop here and I'm going to throw in a picture of what I'm actually looking at, and maybe we'll continue a little bit after that. So what do you guys think? Is it worth it? Should we do it? I don't know. I'm totally well. I'm dumbfounded that I can't find the 1615. That I mean, at any price. So I don't know. Maybe the MTH 2614 is as close as we're gonna get. Anyway, if you have an opinion, put it in the chat. I do realize this is not the biggest problem in the world. As a matter of fact, it's really not a problem at all. But it is something to think about. And you guys probably are more knowledgeable about some of these things than I am. All right, guys. Well, in any case, I got to run my Blue Comet. So I mean, it's a good day in any way, shape, or form that you want to think about it. So, all right, guys. Well, if you're not yet a subscriber and you enjoyed this video, go ahead and subscribe. I mean, what do you have to lose? You'll get notified when we upload new videos, and we don't always do quite this type of thing, but we do run trains. We are running trains. It's cool. It's all good. If you like the video, you might go ahead and give us a thumbs up. So in any case, I think this is about it for now. If you have a comment, throw it in there and let me know. In the meantime, I'm going to see what I decide, see what I do, and I'll let you know.